This week on Council Bluffs News. The largest county fair in southwest Iowa is back at West Fair. Look at the competitions and the fun activities that took place. Party on the Patio is at McCoy's Bar and Grill. See how customers of all ages enjoy live music while digging into some food. Also, an update on the West Broadway reconstruction. More on the progress of Phase 1 of the 5-year project. And Union Pacific Museum's Patricia LaBounty joins us in studio to talk about Family Night and what it has to offer. That and more all on this week's Council Bluffs News.
Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Brandon Taverdi. Livestock, a carnival, figure 8 races, and more. There isn't anything quite like a county fair. People from all over southwest Iowa gather at West Fair.
This summer tradition is always cooking up fun. If you live in Iowa, it's something you should at least attend once in your lifetime.
It's a big experience.
Friday, July 29th. Locals attend the county fair at West Fair. The 6-day event is claimed to be the largest county fair in southwest Iowa.
It's jam-packed. I mean, it's pretty eventful. You come out to the fair, you're going to see something that you like, whether it be the animals or different projects that the kids have made.
With so many attendees at the fairgrounds, many activities are going on at once. Maybe one of the most well-known events that go on is 4-H. The club is a form of competition to show off and impress the judges. Backbreaking work is a part of the lifestyle.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, hours and hours and hours of work put in, a lot of sweat, and you have to be very dedicated to do this.
Winning is important, but young 4-H'er Ethan Greiner finds something more valuable.
I just try to have fun and learn a few lessons. For learning, it's good to learn, that way then you can be better next year.
The youth's experience in 4-H is something that helps them in the future.
It teaches you how to be a better person in your community and like how to be a problem solver.
4-H isn't the only form of competition throughout the week, like tractor pulls, demolition derby, runway saws, and tonight, figure 8 racing. It leaves everyone on the edge of their seats.
Just like if they're like really close to each other and you're like, oh no, are they gonna hit each other? And then like they totally like crash out. And
it's a 6-day extravaganza that fits everyone's interest.
They come out to the fair and will have an experience, whether it be going to the cattle shows or seeing the exhibits or even out to the tractor pulls or figure 8s or anything like that. I mean, they'll have an experience one way or another.
More than a handful of activities and events was on display throughout the whole county fair. On the last day, the 4-H live auction caps off the fun. For more information and upcoming events, visit westfairevents.com.
Food straight off the grill, cold drinks, friends and family, and live music is all in the making of a good time. McCoy's Bar and Grill puts on an event containing all those elements. That begins our coverage of news around the Bluffs.
The weekly event called Party on the Patio takes place at McCoy's Patio Bar and Grill on Thursday, July 28th. Customers of all ages eat and drink outside while listening to a live band. The group in attendance calls themselves JB Acoustics. The band plays a variety of music but sticks mostly to rock. Thanks to the good vibes, there is no shortage of fun and activities at the show.
It's family friendly, so you can come out, have a bite to eat or have a drink or let the kids play in the game room or bowl while you enjoy some music. And you know, it's worked out well. Grandmas and grandpas and parents and everybody can be here.
This is the second summer that McCoy's Bar and Grill has hosted Party on the Patio. The live show happens every Thursday and will end late September. Many different bands with different genres perform at the bar's small but nice venue. For more information on the weekly event or on the bar and grill, visit thunderbowl.com and click the McCoy's tab.
Believe in magic or not, you must appreciate the hard work and dedication magicians put in. Julian Henning puts that on display for everyone to see.
Julian Henning, aka Juju the Meek, puts on a magic show on Thursday, July 28th. Over 100 people packed the venue to see Julian host his first adult show. Videos, music, comedy, and of course magic is shown. This is not your typical pull a rabbit out of the hat type spectacle. Juju pulls off mind-bending tricks that makes the audience jaw drop. The Magic Man himself is very humbled by the turnout.
I started out with the small shows, like I said, 10, 20 people was the max. And to see hundreds of people, come out into one show and, support me and support what I do, it's just unbelievable, man. I appreciate it.
Julian said he was inspired by seeing a friend of his perform a 21-card trick. He was so amazed by it that he spent endless hours on YouTube trying to figure out how to pull it off. Since then, he has now been a magician for 11 years. For more upcoming events, or if you want to see more magic tricks, follow Julian Henning on Twitter at Juju_the_Meek.
From old clocks to brand new shoes, you can find just about anything at an antique store. People who love outdated but mint condition products attend a festival at the Mid-America Center.
Heritage Event Company brings the River City Antique Festival to the Mid-America Center on Saturday, July 29th. This is the second year the event is in Council Bluffs. Antique dealers from all over the country come to sell their unique products. Over 50 dealers are on hand. A variety of products are made available to be purchased by people with all different kinds of interest.
We work hard to keep that variety broad, because we know not everyone who attends a show like this is looking for the same thing.
The festival is held in 9 different states every year. The event keeps growing in popularity due to the endless amount of vintage products being sold. For more information on upcoming events, or if you want to become an antique dealer, visit heritageeventcompany.com. Still to come on Council Bluffs News. An update on Phase 1 of the West Broadway reconstruction. Is everything going according to plan, and is the project still on schedule? And after the break, I sit down with Patricia LaBounty from the Union Pacific Museum to discuss their upcoming family night. Stay with us.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Welcome back to the Council Bluffs News. I'm Brandon Taverdi, joined by UP Museum Collections Manager Patricia LaBounty. Patricia, thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure, Brandon.
So the museum hosts a monthly family night. Can you tell us a little more about it and the history?
Sure. So in May of 2016, we launched our initiative, the Free Family Night, the first Friday of every month. And we did this to offer extended hours to the community to come by and see the museum. Right now we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 to 4, and that can be challenging for people with kids in sports or family activities, and they're not able to come out and see us. So having a late night one Friday of every month from 5 to 7 p.m. allows the community to come out and see us.
Now you guys have a theme for each family night. So what's the theme for this month and why did you choose it?
All right, so we have a theme every month, and we host the event with community partners. So this month is Track It Down, Family Night at the Museum. Obviously a play on railroad tracks, or Track It Down, we're a railroad museum. But this month we're really looking into some surprising collections we have at the museum. First of all, did you know we had a Tyrannosaurus Rex footprint at the museum?
No, that's
right? So this is a chance to come out and see why we have that and what it has to do with the railroad.
I wish I saw that when I came a couple of weeks ago.
It was actually right behind you.
Oh my.
But anyway, and then our partners from Potawatomi County Conservation are going to be talking about animal tracks, as is the Henry Doorly Zoo, who will be coming out as well. So not only are family nights a great night to come out and just see the museum on an evening, but it's also a great time to find out what other people are offering in the community.
That's awesome. So what's the purpose and the goal of having this family night?
You know, this family night, and actually I forgot to mention one key partner, the National Park Service is coming out to talk about the eclipse coming up at the end of the month. So we're going to track the eclipse and where to see it and what to do. And our reason behind family nights is really just to offer extended hours to the community.
Awesome. How big is this for the museum itself?
You know, this is a great event for us. We have hundreds of people that come to family nights. Some are more popular than others, depending on the schedule or depending on the theme. But it's really a fantastic way for us to offer this platform for other nonprofits in the community and then also our own museum.
That's great. And thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Not a problem, Brandon. Happy to do it.
You can find more information at uprrmuseum.org. Stay tuned. Council Bluffs News will be right back.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Son, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
We asked a group of employees what makes our bank special, and here is what they said.
We're available to help our community grow.
We are available to explain the benefits of electronic banking.
Being available to our customers and communities is not only what ties us together, but also what you want most from your financial institution. And our new name says just that. Welcome to Avela Bank.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Okay, it's decision time. I want to take classes I need, spend less time working to pay for them. I want flexibility to transfer my credits. I want to get started now. Find your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on, real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
We can warn someone when their drink isn't safe.
And disrupt the situation.
We can.
Get someone the cab.
Or walk them home safely.
We can make campuses safer for our friends.
Our roommates.
Our classmates. Our fellow human beings.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can. Intervene.
It's on us.
All of us.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Got a quarter?
The project is only a few months into a 5-year reconstruction, but the redevelopment of West Broadway has seen noticeable progress.
Matthew Cox, City Engineer for the City of Council Bluffs. So we're still in the middle of construction. We're currently in phase 3 of this project, which we've already reconstructed the storm sewer, the water main, and most of the pavement on the north side of the road. We've now transitioned traffic to the north side, and we're building the south side of the road. So segment 1 is from 36th Street to just short of 32nd Street. Basically, the location is where Arby's is at, so most people are familiar with that. So we're reconstructing the full width of the street and the right-of-way, 80 feet. We're tearing it up, putting back new, so that includes new street, new storm sewer, new water main, sidewalk, and then also streetscape features like street lighting, pedestrian lighting, some bricks, those type of amenities. Segment 1 of the project will be done at the end of this year, 2017, but we will continue for 5 segments and 1 per year, so we won't be done till 2018. We'll do segment 2, 2019, segment 3, 2020, and then 21. Currently, we're within a day or two of the planned schedule, so I would say we're right on schedule for the year-long project. Still plan to be done by the end of the year.
Drainage enhancements, pavement and sidewalk replacement, aesthetic improvements, and increased pedestrian safety are all part of the West Broadway reconstruction. Stay up to date on the project at wbreconstruction.com. Still to come on Council Bluffs News. Look at these fun-loving animals looking for an owner in our Pets of the Week. Also, check out what's going on in our weekly events calendar.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Drop that baby.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatch-Mills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. We're going to start off with Copper. His file number is 24928. He's a 1-year-old Basset Beagle mix, and he's just a little doll. He's very playful, a lot of fun. He will need a fenced yard and no children under the age of 10. Again, this is Copper, file 24928. This little girl is Mabel, and she's 1 year old. Her file number is 25146. She's a Doxy mix, and she's just a really sweet dog, but she's really shy and afraid. So she's going to need to go to a home that's very quiet, no children under the age of 10 years old, just because she is so frightened of everything. She's afraid of other dogs and cats, but I think with a little bit of work and spending some time with her, Mabel will be a great companion. Her file number is 25146. This is 3-month-old Savannah, and her file number is 24463. She's a really sweet kitten. She's currently in with 5 other kittens, and we've got a lot of kittens right now, and we're full on adult cats. So if you're thinking about adopting, now is the time. Again, this is Savannah, file number 24463. This little guy is Dion, and his file number is 24152. He's 4 months old, and his little sister just got adopted just this week. So we're hoping for a home for Dion as well. Again, Dion is 4 months old. He gets along great with other kittens and cats. His file number is 24152. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen on today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Now time for a look at our weekly events calendar. Spirit of Courage Celebrity Weekend Golf Tournament takes place at the Dodge Riverside Golf Course on Saturday, August 5th. An event hosted by the Jenny Ed Foundation, people hit the links to raise money for patients needing financial assistance. The event is joined by local and national sports figures, along with TV celebrities. The tournament is from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can register an hour before the shotgun start begins. Registration is $1,000 per 4-person team. For more information, call 712-396-6040. Also on Saturday, August 5th, Relics and Rust Flea Market is at Rail West Railroad Museum from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Take an opportunity to walk through the museum and check out the vendors with cool and unique antiques, repurposed items, crafts, and more. The event is free to attend, but make sure you do bring money if you plan to purchase any items. For more information, visit relicsandrustfleamarket.com. And finally, the Council Bluffs Public Library hosts an author visit on Monday, August 7th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Author and historian Michael Eckers is the special guest for the night. Eckers writes military-related stories. On this day, he'll discuss and share with everyone his latest book, Fight for Freedom. The event is free for everyone. For more information, call 712-323-7553. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. Feedback and story ideas are always welcome. You can send us an email at cbtv@iwcc.edu or dial up 712-325-3312. You can search us on social media as well. Search CBTV17 on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget, CBTV is also your home for local sports coverage. Get caught up with the Bluffs Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Brandon Taverdi.